So kitty.
Honestly, we're very nervous too.
그래도 그만큼 유니스랑 It just really reminds us of our other firsts, like our first debut.
I can't wait to show you all of our charms. I'm curious, is there anybody new to our group? Raise your hand. Yeah? Oh my god. But we prepared some really amazing and cute stage for you, so please sing along with it and then let's hear your loud cheers.
Yeah. shh, I'm in your shh. If you say believe, I say I don't need a big feature or a new sidekick. I don't need a new fag, cause people like it. I don't need a wear wig to make you like it. I'm a two-time shh, you ain't know that wit. Do a shadow like you try to have a foot like that. All my eyes waiting for me to be yours. She a battle, she a rebel, she beautiful to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. She's a devil, she a devil, she's a beautiful. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. She a rebel, she's beautiful to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. She's a devil, she a devil, she a rebel, she's beautiful to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. Ever After! 벌써 마지막 공연이라는 게 너무 믿기지 않아. 너무너무 행복했어요.
We were so happy to meet so many ever afters from different countries.
I hope that you got good memory today.
Ending the day
The
with a
aftermath
snack.
concert video. Cheese, crackers, and
Cheese and crackers.
Hi! So that was my experience at the UNIS concert. I don't normally talk in my vlogs, I'm usually kind of silent in them, but I figured that this would probably be the easiest way to kind of talk about my experience about the concert and my thoughts or any critiques that I had. First of all, this was an amazing concert. I had so much fun. I actually decided to go to this concert very last minute. So this concert was on a Friday and I decided to go on Monday, technically. Bought the tickets Tuesday. So I was very on the flip side on if I was going to go to this concert or not, because up until now I've kind of just been a casual fan because I was kind of hesitant to get into UNIS because I know that they were meant to be a temporary group, so I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go to the concert and possibly want to become a proper fan. But I had figured, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna buy the ticket. And I actually was gonna go to this concert by myself, and then I ended up texting my best friend about the tickets. More so, I just kind of needed someone to push me, to convince me to go. I just needed someone to tell me to buy the ticket. But when I texted my best friend, she was like, oh, like, I'll come with you. Like, I love a K-pop concert. Like, I don't know who they are. I've never listened to their songs, but I'll go with you. And I was like, oh, sweet. So I bought us a ticket, and I'm very glad that I went because this was such a fun K-pop concert, and I will say I am now a fan after going to their concert. But because I was hesitant to get into the group, I've always just been like a casual listener until now. And however, during the concert, the members kind of implied that they weren't gonna disband. They kept saying things like, when we come back, when we see you guys again, like basically implying that they were gonna return. So I think they're not disbanding anymore. And I do remember seeing like a YouTube comment a while back saying that I think their CEO, had mentioned that they might not disband at all. So now that I know that, I feel a lot more comfortable getting into them. I went into this concert a Kotoko bias, but honestly, I might be an Alicia bias now after. Speaking of Alicia, I think she noticed our light sticks during the concert. At one point, she kind of came to the stage over to the side that my best friend and I were standing, and she started like blowing kisses in our direction. And then later on, at some point, she was also kind of making a lot of, oh, sorry, microphone. She was also making a lot of expressions in our direction as well. So I think she saw our light sticks, so I was very happy about that. Now, aside from the fact that this was a very good concert, I do have like some minor critiques, nothing really too crazy, nothing on UNIS's side. But I will say a big disappointment was the merch. I don't know if it was because this was the last tour section, but there was almost no merch to buy. I don't even think there were any t-shirts. There might have been like a couple and they sold out very quickly. And the rest of the merch was like very low in stock. I had originally asked my friend to go buy to try to buy the photo card set, but she was like, oh, like, there's barely any, like, we're probably not going to get it. And I was like, okay, I'll just come back and we'll get our spots. So I guess that was kind of a letdown, but then again, I don't blame the company for not stocking too much merch because this was their first US tour. So with something like this, it's kind of hard to gauge how much stock they'll need because they're kind of testing the waters on their crowd. But a lot of people did come out to this concert, which I was really surprised and happy about. Like, there was a long line. With that, though, I do think they will probably need a bigger venue if they ever come back because there was a lot of people. Like, a lot of people. It was very packed in there. If I were to critique anything else, this isn't really so much UNIS, but this is more on the venue side. So this venue was at the Echoplex, and this specific venue does not have their own designated parking. They basically just say, like, fine street parking. And that was very difficult because, I don't know, there was two things happening. First of all, there was a protest happening on the streets, so I assume those protesters were probably taking up some parking spaces. And two, there was also a farmer's market, so some streets were closed off. So I know that there was supposed to be a parking lot somewhere, but the farmer's market was kind of blocking off a lot of the main roads. So my friend and I, we ended up parking in, like, this random neighborhood, like, 10 minutes away, and we had to walk in the dark. Yeah, that was not fun. And I know that the Echoplex does have a parking structure right next to it, but it was also closed, so I don't really know what that was about. But walking back to our car at like 10:30 at night, using only our light sticks for light with rats running around the street, that was something. But other than that, I really don't have anything else negative to say about the concert. The actual concert itself was amazing. The girls were awesome. I could tell that they were starting to get a little bit tired toward the end, but 14 shows, that is a lot. I will definitely come see them again if they ever come back to the USA, and I am now a proper ever after this concert. So yeah, I had such a great time. It was a really great Friday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my tour vlog. I hope that you enjoyed my clips, and I got a lot of compliments on my outfits, and my light stick. So yeah, hopefully when I come back next, I'll have an official light stick. But till then, thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye.